Nikon's Keymission action cameras weren't a big success, but at their current prices they're a bit of a bargain. The Keymission 360 is a tough and rugged 360 camera which has had some bad press. I feel that for the price it's a good 360 camera and has some advantages over the competition. The Keymission 360 is a strong and tough action camera. Like most action cameras, it has two 180-degree lenses. Photos and videos are taken and automatically stitched together in the camera to produce a 360 image or video. Video quality goes up to 4K and photos have a resolution of 30 or 7 megapixels. The Keymission 360 is waterproof without any additional housing down to 30 meters. It's also shockproof to a 2-meter drop. The Keymission 360 is extremely well built. It feels strong and tough. On the bottom there is a tripod mount. A side hinge opens up to allow access the battery, the SD card, HDMI and micro USB, and it's sealed to prevent water getting in. To keep it water sealed it has two locks which need to be undone and then two locks to do it back up. The battery is removable, which is a bonus. Keymission 360 charges over USB, but you can't use it while you're charging it. Any micro USB will do. A disadvantage of a 360 camera is if the lens gets scratched then it's effectively useless or the lens breaks. For the Keymission 360 you can take these lens protectors off and change them if required. So in the box you get the Keymission 360 camera, you get this silicone grip which is really useful for helping to handle the camera. You get two lens covers for underwater use, and you get a mount which has a few sticky mounts in it as well. You also get this VR headset viewer that is essentially cardboard that you put your mobile phone in for VR viewing. So this just gives you a bit more grip, and I'm going to put it back on now. So don't forget this is an action camera and people are going to want to be using it underwater, on their bikes, on skis, and it just helps to grip it ever so slightly. So the Keymission 360 has two buttons, one here on the top to start and record video and one here to record a photo. So all you do is you press it and it starts recording, press it and it starts to take an image. There's no such thing as turning it on or getting it in standby. There is a downside though, as you've seen. It's very easy to pick this up and accidentally trigger the Keymission start working. So you can trigger it without meaning to, or you can set it off in your bag. To prevent me setting it off in my camera bag, I put it in this Tupperware case, and it means when I'm carrying it around in my bag, I can't accidentally knock it and it sets off and starts. So that's one way just to resolve that. Like most 360 cameras, changing the settings and viewing the images is done via an app. The app isn't brilliant, but it connects over Bluetooth and that is enough to wake the camera up, which is quite useful. And useful settings on the app are auto off, adding location and copyright data to view images, superlapse mode, time-lapse mode, setting the movie resolution, setting the photo resolution, setting the photo self-timer, setting the white balance mode, setting the underwater mode, and setting exposure compensation. The app can also be used for remote control and downloading images, however it operates over Wi-Fi and I find it a bit slow. For 360 video you really need a high resolution as you're looking through two lenses, so any resolution is effectively halved. The Keymission 360 can shoot at 4K, which sounds high, but it isn't compared to some other cameras on the market. Also, the 4K isn't in the 3:2 360 ratio, so it won't instantly be recognised as 360 by YouTube and Facebook. 4K also has a frame rate of only 24p, and it doesn't offer any stabilisation. So how I use the Keymission 360, I set the resolution and frame rate using the app and I turn on the camera's flight mode. That essentially makes the camera work on its own without needing to use the app. I tend to shoot video and I use it for overcapture and I use it for editing into 2D footage. Photos I have on a 10-second timer and I take tiny planets and photos at interesting angles. For the highest 360 compliant video I use the 1920p setting. 960p is also the highest resolution that offers stabilisation. Problems. Keymission 360 has a 30cm minimum focus, which could be better. Stabilization would be welcomed on high resolution video. The buttons make it too easy to unintentionally turn on, and the app could be better. So in summary, it's a good price, it's rugged and waterproof, it has replaceable lens covers, it has a good form factor, has some stabilization, and the photos out of it are excellent. But against it, it's too easy to turn these buttons on. The video can't do 4K 30, the app isn't great, and the 30cm minimum focusing distance means you can't get in close to the action. Settings in the app, I've turned it on again. I make